What's up, guys? I am back with another video, and one second, I gotta check my notifications. And yeah, so and yeah, so so yeah, we are live streaming, and it's pretty great. I wanted to talk about how I got into vaping, like where it all started for me personally. So I was 18 years old. I went to my best bro's house. We were hanging out, and he pulled out this little stick thing, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And he's like, "Well, I'm out of cigarettes, so I'm using my vape." And I was like, "Vape? What does that do?" And he's like, "Try this, taste it." So I tried it, and from there, I thought it was really cool. I just was fascinated by it and the technology that goes in it. So I went and picked one up myself. I was working as a bar back for a buddy of mine's girlfriend at the time. She needed help running the bar, so I was bar backing, and I made like $30 in tips one day. So I went to the first vape shop that we ever had in our town, and I bought like a stick battery for like $25. And back then, vaping wasn't where it is now. This was like 2013, 2014, around that era of vaping, whenever vaping was finally starting to get more and more advanced and better tanks. So what got me really started was I bought one of those and I tried it. I used it for like a few days and I was like, man, this ain't giving me what I need. This ain't good. So I sold that to a buddy of mine, and then I went back to smoking cigarettes for about another year. And then on my 19th birthday, my mom bought me my first ever mod. It was the Ice Stick Mini, and it came with a Kanger MT3 tank, I believe, or EVOD. It was an EVOD tank, and I really loved it. I was hooked. Because I had told myself originally that I was gonna use the little stick pin batteries that I had rebought because I was trying to get back into vaping until my mod came in. If I can go the whole 2 weeks without touching a cigarette, then I could stick with vaping permanently. So that's what I did. And then when my little mini came in, I was hooked. It was awesome. I loved it. And I vaped it for a long time. And then my dad was telling me that his friend had something like that. He's like, yeah, it's a big battery and it has a screen. It looks just like that one. It was the iStick 20 watt. And I just got so fascinated and so obsessed with wanting to learn everything about vaping. I just constantly was on YouTube. I'm still constantly on YouTube learning things and watching new stuff that comes out. And so that's really where it all started for me, was like whenever I was 19 with the iStick Mini is what really hooked me and was giving me what I needed at the time. And I don't regret. I love vaping with a passion. So I'm actually really glad I stuck with it and that I kept vaping, that I didn't give up. And there were some times when it was tough, like, of course, because back in this era, you had to fiddle with your vape a lot more to get a good vape. And it could be a hassle if you weren't truly dedicated and in it for the passion. It was a hassle. It was a big hassle, and that's honestly why I believe a lot of people don't stick with it. Is they look at it as, man, that's a lot of shit I have to fuck with whenever I could just go light up a cigarette and be fine, get my fix, and be cool. But the benefits of vaping You go into a store, you buy a pack of cigarettes. Okay, it's a box. It's a cigarette. This, you can get different mods, different drip tips, different coil resistances, different flavors. Way more versatile. You can really get what you want out of this. And that's why I love vaping. It's you can literally customize it down to your exact needs. Not, yeah, I'll take a pack of 100s. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, oh, and a lighter. No, no, it's what mod do I want to use? What do I want to vape today? What flavor do I want to taste today? It's just so much more that you can do with vaping that you can't do with a cigarette, in my opinion. Like, you can buy wraps, you could really customize your vape, and you still get the sensation of smoking without the super harmful fucking shit that comes with it. Don't get me wrong. I know this is probably not 100% safe. Nothing in life is 100% safe. But I'd rather take my chances with something that's been rated 95% safer than a cigarette any day. And that's why I'm so determined to get her back on vaping. Cigarettes are not good. And yeah, I just think there's so many more benefits, and the advancements over the past few years has just been crazy. Like, I'm really kind of curious to see what kind of new stuff they come out, new technology and new studies they come out on this, because I am someone that does a lot of research and likes to keep up to date with the research that they have done. Because, like I said, this is supposed to be a safer alternative. I want to know just how safe, I want to know what it's doing, how it's affecting me, all of those things. And from everything that I've researched, everything that I've watched, people I've talked to, doctors I've talked to, I'm sticking with this over cigarettes any day. But yeah, also what I wanted to mention in this vape story, my 4-year vape anniversary is coming up. Been almost 4 years since I threw away the cigarettes. I'm glad I did. I don't miss it at all. But yeah, so I guess where it truly started for me was when I went to my buddy's house and he showed me that thing, and I was just like so fascinated, and it tasted really good. I was like, man. And I was getting the nicotine fix. So I up until that point, I had not heard of vapor pens or mods. Like, I knew about the disposable little e-cigs. I had one, didn't like it. But yeah, so I guess if it wouldn't have been for that, like, I wouldn't be here, I guess, doing these videos, making videos, and still vaping. But yeah, that's really where it all started with me, was this little stick battery. And then I moved up to bigger and better mods. Well, I can't say bigger, but better mods. So yeah, I mean, vaping is a total life changing thing, and it's kind of like a family experience that you can get into and feel accepted as like a social aspect. It's really cool. Like, they have vape events, cloud comp. Well, I don't know if they still do cloud comps, but back in the day, cloud comps were really a big thing. It was all about the biggest clouds and competition RDAs and clone RDA, and a lot of that stuff still goes on. Just, it's not as big in the industry right now, but we've got so much other things going on in this industry that we need to focus on. Like, vaping needs to be saved. It needs to stay around. Like, when doctors are even telling you, science is even telling you, how fucking dumb is America to not get it through their head? It's a fucking life-saving thing. Fuck cigarettes, man. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. That's where I stand on it. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? You agree with me? You think it should be like more embraced, or you think it should be keep going the way it's going until vaping is completely gone, and then you have a bunch of people that have no choice but to revert back to cigarettes and kill themselves? Which, my opinion, that's what they want. I don't want it. I'd rather be as healthy and live as long as possible, but still get the enjoyment that I want. So, as for me, I think vaping should be embraced. I don't think it should be knocked down or talked down about. And I damn sure don't think it should be compared to a cigarette. That is nothing like a cigarette. Okay? Nothing. Yes, there's nicotine, but there's not tar, there's not a fucking filter, there's not paper, you're not lighting something on fire physically. So in my opinion, I don't see how they're even getting away with classifying this as a tobacco product. Probably just because it has nicotine. What about zero nic? Hmm? That's what I don't get. See, vaping should be embraced. There's even zero nicotine level where you can vape without any of the bad effects if you want to. So that's where I'm gonna leave that. I think it's all bullshit. I think their laws are bullshit. I think they should just completely fucking put vaping in its own class because it is its own class of thing. Cigarettes are their own class. That's just the thing that I get out of it. Maybe you disagree, maybe you agree. I don't know. I'm just saying what I agree. I'm a dude talking into a camera about my feelings, my story, and why I love vaping. You know? So, if you like fucking cigarettes, that's cool, man. I ain't telling you to watch my shit. I ain't telling you to come on here and be a dick, comment and shit about stuff that I don't want to hear. That's you. Do your own thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to help people. Maybe you don't see it that way. Maybe you disagree. That's your opinion. Then as for me, I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't care about negative comments or shit like that. It's never bothered me. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing the live streams. I'm gonna keep doing the vape sessions, the e-juice talks, reviews on what I have. Because that's just who I am. And that's just how it's gonna stay. But yeah, as for this live stream, that's really all I had to talk about, really, was my story of how I got into vaping and where I stand on vaping regulations and laws. Like I said, I think they're all bullshit. Vaping should be its own class of thing. It's nothing like a cigarette, except for the fact nicotine. That's it. Every other aspect is not anywhere near a cigarette, in my opinion. So, that's just me. I think it should be fully embraced, and people should be more wanting to embrace it for the fact that it is a better solution, in my opinion, not wanting to knock it down and have something that's far worse embraced. I just don't understand that. But, like I said, different people have different views. I'm going to keep vaping until I see research that tells me I shouldn't otherwise. But like I said, I'm always looking up facts. I'm always on top of things. I watch Grim Green's vlog every Thursday, his news and advocacy. He's honestly been the biggest inspiration to me in this whole YouTube thing. I do watch other YouTubers, but he was the one that made me want to get out there and get my voice out there and be heard for the things that I believe in. And he just seems like a really cool, down to earth guy. I actually love to meet him and chill with him. He seems really down to earth and cool. Has a lot of good points. Has a lot of the things I agree with. He loves Star Wars. I like Star Wars. That would be awesome. I like metal and a lot of hard rock. It might be pretty cool to chill with him. So hopefully I make that happen one day. I would love to get a video of that actually, because like I said, he's what's really kept me in this loop of this vaping world for these 4 years. His videos are the shit. His content is the shit. He knows what he's talking about. And I just have a lot of respect for the dude. He's 8 years, going on 9 years, and I gotta give props. That's fantastic. He's really making a difference. I believe so. And even apparently a lot of people believe so, because a lot of people comment on his vlogs and his videos and say, you're the only one that's really like told it how it is and like helped me and kept me from going back to cigarettes, so I gotta give him props. He helps a lot of people. He does a lot for this industry, and that's a really good thing. And a lot of people should really appreciate that, because he's trying to save something that a lot of us are very passionate about and that a lot of us want to have in our life. But yeah, that's it for this live stream. I'm going to go ahead and end this video before I ramble on too much longer. I just wanted to give some of my thoughts on where vaping stands and a little bit about my personal story on how I got started vaping. So yeah, that's where I stand on this live stream, guys. As I said in the last live stream, tune in next week. I should have another e-juice talk video and another vape sesh. The vape sessions are kind of a daily thing. Like even this, I'm considering basically a vape sesh. So, but I actually really do like doing the live streaming, because I can interact with you guys. I can talk with you guys, and you guys can interact with me. And, we can kind of share some points and discuss some stuff. So I'm probably not going to make pre-recorded videos too much anymore. I'm probably just going to stick with doing live streams daily, because like I said, I ramble a lot, I talk a lot, and so I don't think I can fit everything I want to say in a pre-made video. With a live stream, it's just hopefully going to continuously go until I'm ready to end it. So I'm going to vape a little bit just in case I think of some things I want to talk about. But as of now, everything I said, that's what I stand. That's what I believe in. And that's where I'm going to leave that for now. Oh, man, that is delicious. It is really good. That scufflaw, that is why it's my favorite juice. It is awesome. That graham cracker and whipped cream gets me every time. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been chill. I'll talk to you guys in the next live stream. Peace, guys.